Hey Dad, hey Greg, hey y'all. Welcome back to Wrench at Wheel It. Well, today is the day. I'm gonna start filling these holes with molten metal. Try and get this thing attached in here for good and see how far we can get. I've been messing with this door a little bit today and couldn't get it exactly right, but I didn't do a whole lot to it. But I think that where I had it before, I was pretty close. I think there was enough adjustment left in this door that I could get it exactly where it needed to be. This morning I thought I would try and see how close I could get it with taking the bolts from the hinge into the door itself, take those loose and see if I couldn't get it to maneuver around and get it right where I thought it needed to be. Welding something in like this where there's adjustment, or there could possibly be more adjustment, is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I should have taken better pictures. That's one advice that I have for anybody doing any kind of work. Before you tear into anything major, take a lot more measurements. This has taught me a lot right now to take a lot more measurements, take a lot more pictures, and make sure that I have everything documented as to exactly where everything goes. I'm pretty sure that this is right where it needs to go. I think there's enough adjustment left in this door and the hinges and everything to get it to where it needs to be from where it was before. I was pretty close. I think there's enough adjustment in there to make it right and make it to where it needs to be. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull this door down and go ahead and start filling this thing with molten metal and try and get this thing welded in. I appreciate everybody coming back to watch, and if you're enjoying the videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe button down below, share the videos, and leave comments. I enjoy reading the comments and responding to those, and I do appreciate everybody that does that. So let's go ahead and get started, and appreciate everybody coming back. So one thing I'm going to do today is try and get this welder set back up. I did run out of gas on the back of this one, this small tank. So I'll probably try and hook it back up to this one, see if I can't get this thing running right. I was having some trouble last time getting it to give some good welds. But this has the 023 wire in it. This one, to convert this one to 023, it's going to cost me quite a bit of money. And I want to keep this one for when I have bigger things to weld, because this has 030 in it right now, and I've got a 44-pound spool of 030 in it. So don't really want to convert this one over. I would rather keep this one, the 023, get it working right, and then keep this one for anything larger that I need to do. I could probably weld that rocker in with the 030 if I had to. It just, I want to make sure that I get a good hot weld on it and it doesn't fill up too quick. I feel like the 023 is the better option for that. So I'm going to try and get this thing set back up and see what I can do about getting this to attach to this welder, and do it that way. All right, so I think I got it set up pretty good. We'll go ahead and get started welding to see how it acts. And but the ones that I put down, they look like they were gonna be all right. So got it turned up a little hot. Hopefully I can not burn through. We'll see how that works. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the front part welded in. And no, I know they're not perfect welds. You know, there was a couple of those that you probably saw. I had to re-drill the holes because it didn't line up just exactly with the existing one, and then I had to fill in that hole. And so, no, they're not perfect, but I know they've got good penetration. I know that I know they're gonna hold, and there's more of them in there than was in the original, so pretty confident with it. So is what it is, but hopefully I'll get better as I go along. Trying to use this welder. This trigger on it's a little sticky. You know, I'm gonna try and work on that at some point, but that won't be today. I'll just use what I got for today and try and get this thing in. Now I'll get the door off and go ahead and start welding it in right here. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Got everything welded in. Got a couple of little places I got to finish welding that are kind of tight to get to. Family wants to go out and do some stuff today, so had some of them out of town. So now that they're back, we're going to go out and have a little family time. So if this is a short video, I hope you understand. But got it put in. It is definitely permanent now, and while the welds are not perfect, they will hold. I wanted to make sure that I got good welds on everything because this thing does not have anything at the top like the coupes do to keep it from wanting to fold in the middle. So I turned up the welder, told her I'm coming in hot, and put it in, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So got the back welded in pretty well. Did not weld the outside of the door jamb there because still may do that, or I'm probably going to do that quarter panel with the door jamb in it. So with that, you know, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all my subscribers. This week we hit 100 subscribers, so thank you to all my subscribers out there. I really appreciate you subscribing and watching, and it's amazing to me that I made it to 100 so far. So every one of them, you know, I see go through. I really appreciate everybody subscribing and commenting and sharing and everything else. So that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see you next week. God bless.